Today I'm coming to you from the beautiful empty quarter in Abu Dhabi, and we're going to practice an everyday morning flow. Perfect way to start your day if you want to just find a little bit of mind-body breath connection. So if you'd like to join me in a comfortable seated position, and we can begin. So when you're ready, just make your way down to the ground into a comfortable seated position. Legs can be crossed. The backs of the hands can rest on top of the knees, palms facing up towards the sky. And just take a moment to close the eyes. Starting to settle down into the ground. Feeling the weight of the sit bones sinking in towards the mat. Crown of the head growing tall. Beginning to establish that long spine to carry you through your day. Energy sending itself downwards in towards the ground and upwards through the crown of the head, creating that elongation through the spine. And just take a few breaths for yourself, just settling down into the body, drawing the attention inwards. Beginning to let go, letting go of what the day ahead brings or what it may bring. And letting go of yesterday. And just taking this time to find presence. Presence in the mind. Presence in the body. Presence in the breath. And maybe setting an intention for the practice. Something you wish to take forwards with you throughout the day. And we're already taking a deep breath in through the nose, drawing shoulder blades all the way high up to the ears. And then exhale out the mouth, releasing the shoulder blades down. Feeling that space between the shoulders and the ears. And then slowly in your own time, just blinking the eyes back open, re-entering the space. And we'll begin. Inhale, reaching both of the arms high. Find a nice stretch through the spine. As you exhale, taking the right hand over the head, finding an extension to the side, and just holding here for 3. Lengthening through the fingertips, 2. And 1. Inhale, coming all the way back to the center. And exhale, taking a bend towards the opposite side, holding for 3. And 2, gazing to the top arm. And 1, inhale, coming back to the center. When you're ready, exhale, just rolling over the knees or taking the knees over to one side, making your way into a tabletop position. We'll begin with some cat-cows. So just checking that the wrists are underneath the shoulder blades, knees hip distance apart. As you inhale, open through the chest, arch through the spine. Exhale, pressing round. Inhale, heart space weaves through the shoulders, nice big arch. Exhale, find around. 3 more times. Inhale, open through the chest, heart comes through. Exhale, round. And 2, inhale, nice big arch, open, gaze forwards. Exhale, think of the middle of the spine reaching towards the sky. And 1, inhale, open through shoulders. And exhale, pressing it down. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. When you're ready, taking the right hand behind the head. As you inhale, open through the shoulders, open through the elbow. Exhale, right elbow taps the left wrist. Inhale, opening through the thoracic spine. Exhale, find a twist. 3 more times. Inhale, keeping the hips in the center of the mat. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Don't worry if the movement feels a little bit restricted. Exhale. Twist. Inhale, open through the elbow as far as you can. When you can't go any further, release the right arm high. Exhale, threading it all the way underneath the left. Bring the right ear to the ground. Inhale, bring the left arm all the way up and over. Turn the palm. Look for the opposite hip crease. And then use those fingertips to open through the left shoulder blade for 3. Breathe into that space. 2 and 1. Inhale, bringing the left arm all the way back down under the shoulder, and then reaching the right fingertips high, find an openness. And then exhale, bringing the right hand down. Before we go to the left side, finding some spinal circles. Inhale, the pelvis will shift to the right, the head goes to the left. As you breathe in, you find an arch, almost like you're drawing a figure 8 with the spine. And then exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, pelvis and head in opposite directions, almost like you're making a snake through the body. 2 more times. Don't worry if you can't find the direction, just close the eyes and articulate through any areas that feel particularly tense through the spine. And last one in this direction. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, round. And then we go to the other side. So inhale, the pelvis swings to the left, the head goes to the right. When you arrive, find an arch through the body. And then exhale, press and round through the spine. 4 more times. Inhale, open through the chest, find an arch. Exhale, snake your body through to the center. Last 3. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, really wave through the spine. And 2. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And last one. Inhale, really nice and juicy through the spine. Exhale, arrive to the center. And then uncurl the head, find a neutral tabletop. Taking the left hand behind the head this time. Inhale, rotate through the left shoulder blade. And then exhale, tap the left elbow to the right wrist. Inhale, open through shoulders, hips stay square. Exhale, find across. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, twist. And 2. Inhale, exhale. And last one. Inhale. When you can't go any further, release the left arm high. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, left ear to the ground, and then reaching right hand up and over, turn the wrist, look for the opposite hip crease, and then open through the right shoulder blade for 3. Breathe into that space. 2 and 1. Inhale, release the right hand. Breathe the left arm all the way high, reopening your extension, and then exhale, bring the left hand back underneath the shoulder. Tucking the toes, you're going to exhale, lift the knees, extend the pelvis, find your first Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog, and just bend one knee, bend the other knee, releasing through the soles of the feet, bringing a little bit of heat and movement into the back of the legs, into the hamstrings. Release the neck, let go of any tension. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the right heel back down to the ground. As you inhale, you're going to shift forwards into a high plank, shoulders stack over wrists. Exhale, knees, chin and chest come to the ground, squeeze through the elbows, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, heart space comes through, find an upward facing, and exhale, tuck the toes, lift the pelvis high, downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale, shifting forwards, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin and chest to the ground, elbows into rib cage, gaze long. Inhale, heart space through, shoulders down. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. And last one, still being gentle with the body. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin and chest, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders release down. Exhale, tuck the toes, pelvis lifts high. Holding this time in stillness for 5. Gazing through the back of the legs. 4. Find the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bending the right knee, step it in between the palms, followed by the left to arrive in a halfway lift, gaze center. Exhale, find a fold. Inhale, arms will sweep all the way high. And exhale, Tadasana. When you arrive, just close the eyes, roll the shoulder blades back down the spine, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Find the length through the body, remind yourself of your intention, and then slowly opening the eyes. As you inhale, the palms will come to touch, interlace the fingers and press the palms high. Exhale, take a lean over to the right side, holding here for 3, opening through the left shoulder blade, 2, and 1. Inhale, come to the center. As you exhale, this time leaning over to the left side, holding for 3, really to open through right shoulder blade, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to the center. Taking hands to interlace behind the spine. Inhale, open through the shoulder blades, gaze high. As you exhale, find a fold. Remember, you can have a slight bend in the knees, still warming up. Inhale, the arms will release all the way down, and it will take you into a halfway lift, hands to shins, gaze forwards. Exhale, palms come down, bend through the right knee, the left leg steps back. Bring the left knee to the ground, untuck the toes. Inhale, both arms sweep high. As you exhale, tuck the left toes, find a halfway split, release through the pelvis to the heels. Inhale, right leg bends again. Keep the left toes tucked. Both arms come high, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open through the elbows. Find a tiny bit of an arch through the spine, holding for 5. Strong through the center, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, palms come down to frame out the front foot. Inhale, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, maybe find full chaturanga, elbows into rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Holding for 5, strong through the core. 4, pressing firmly through fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bending the left leg, stepping it in between the palms. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, both arms sweep high. As you exhale, frame out the front foot, tuck the right toes, shift back, find a halfway split. Inhale, bend through the left knee, press through the back toes, float the right knee off the ground. Exhale, cactus elbows, find a little bit of an extension, holding for 3. Open through the chest, feel length through the back. Psoas, 2, and 1. Inhale, both arms come high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Inhale, left leg sweeps back. Exhale, chaturanga, gaze forwards. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, holding for 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg will step to the front, followed by the left, halfway lift, gaze long. Exhale, find your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, squeeze the thighs together, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, lengthening up, Tadasana. Inhale, arms will sweep high. Exhale, hands come to interlace behind the spine, open through the shoulder blades. Exhale, find a long fold, finding the same sequence again. Inhale, release the arms, halfway lift, hands to shins, gaze long. Exhale, release the spine, find a fold, bend through the right knee, the left leg steps back. Left knee to the ground, untuck the toes, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands find the ground, tuck the left toes, find your halfway split. Inhale, rebend through the right knee, float the left knee off the ground, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open through shoulder blades, holding for 3. Find the balance, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Inhale, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, holding for 5, 4, release through the pelvis. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg bends, this time in between the palms. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fingertips frame up the front foot. Tuck the right toes, flex the left foot, halfway split. Inhale, bend the left knee, plant into the back toes, lift the back knee, high crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus elbows, open through the chest for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Inhale, left leg steps back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend the right leg, step it in between the palms, followed by the left halfway lift, gaze long. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, squeeze the thighs together, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, lengthen, Tadasana. Third round, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands come down, interlace behind the spine, open through the shoulder blades. Exhale, find a fold, open through the shoulders. Inhale, release the arms, uncurl the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the right knee, step the left leg back, low lunge. Left knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms sweep high. As you exhale, hands come down, tuck the left toes, pelvis sinks back, halfway split. Inhale, right knee bends, press into the back toes, float the back knee off. Open through the shoulder blades, cactus the elbows, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Inhale, the right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, the left leg will bend, step it in between the palms. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes, breathe the arms high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot, tuck the back toes, pelvis to the back heel. Inhale, bend the left knee, press into the back toes, back knee floats. Open through the shoulder blades, holding for 3, find the balance. 2, and 1. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Inhale, left leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend the right leg, step it in between the palms, followed by the left, arriving in a halfway lift, gaze long. Exhale, find your Uttanasana fold. Inhale, both knees bend, arms sweep high, Utkatasana. And exhale, Tadasana. Last round, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, they come behind the spine, interlace fingers, open through shoulder blades. Exhale, release through the spine, find a fold. Inhale, release the arms, find your halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, bend the right knee, step the left toes back. Low lunge, left knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot, tuck the toes, halfway split, pelvis to heel. Inhale, bend the right knee, press into the left toes, arms reach high, high lunge. Exhale, cactus elbows, holding for 3. Open a little bit more, 2. And 1. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Inhale, right leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, holding for 5. So really connect with the center and the breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg bend, step it in between the palms. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, both arms sweep high. Exhale, fingertips find the ground, tuck the right toes, flex the front foot, halfway split. Inhale, bend the left knee, press into the right toes, float the back knee off. Exhale, cactus elbows, open through the heart space for 3. Find a really big extension, 2. And 1. Inhale, both arms come high. Exhale, palms frame out the front foot. Inhale, left leg steps back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bend the right leg, step it in between the palms, followed by the left halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms high, Utkatasana, this time holding for 5, so really sink into the legs. 4, 3, building. 2, and 1. Exhale, palms come to touch at the heart center. Inhale, you're bringing the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Palms come into the center of the rib cage, gazing up to the sky, holding in a twist for 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both arms sweep high. As you exhale, bend the elbows, Anjali Mudra, heart center with the palms. Inhale, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Bring the hands to the heart center, holding in a twist. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, breathe the arms high. Exhale, extend the legs, release into an Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bringing the right fingertips into the center of the feet, bending through the right knee. Inhale, breathe the left arm high, find a twist. 4, 3, open the shoulder blade. 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen both legs, come back to the center. Exhale, bend the left knee, right hand comes high. Find your twist for 4. Keep extending. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen the left leg, come back to the center. Staying in a fold, bend through both the knees. Take the hands to interlace behind the spine, and then open through the shoulder blades. Release the neck down, holding for 4. Keep a bend in the knees. 3, belly onto the thighs. 2, and 1. Inhale, extend the legs, find a deeper fold, holding for 4. Think of the arms reaching behind the head. 3. Keep a micro bend if you need it. 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly release the arms, breathe them down the legs, find a halfway lift, gaze long, hands to shins. Exhale, palms find the ground. The left leg will step back, bend the right knee, find your low lunge, back knee to the ground, untuck the toes. Inhale, both arms come high. This time we're going to hold for 5. So reach the fingertips up to the sky, bend into the left hip flexor for 4. Finding a little bit more of a stretch. 3, open through the hips. 2, and 1. Inhale, fingertips find the ground. Tuck the left toes. Press the pelvis towards the back heel. Flex the right foot, holding for 5. You can gaze forwards. You can also release the neck. Hold. You can also uncurl through the spine as you inhale and exhale, release. Find a bit more of a wave. 2 and 1. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend the right knee. Tuck your left toes, lift the back knee off the ground, palms press high. Exhale, cactus elbows, holding this time for 5. Really find the balance through the ankles. 4, long back leg. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, both arms come high. As you exhale, this time opening up warrior 2. Left foot turns parallel, right toes point to the front. Holding for 5. Find power through the front leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend the right leg. As you exhale, shift over the pelvis. The right hand finds the right ankle, and then the left arm reaches high. Trikonasana for 5. Open through the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way high. As you exhale, bend the right knee. The right hand comes inside the right knee, and then circle the left arm all the way around. Square the hips to the front, and heel toe the right foot a little bit wider, landing in a lizard. As you inhale, the right arm will circle high, gaze to the back of the mat, and then inhale, it comes forwards. Exhale, find a circle. Inhale, come forwards, last time. Exhale, big circle. And inhale, come forwards. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left arm. And then inhale, open through the arm, find a twist. 2 more times. Exhale, rotate underneath. Inhale, open the shoulder. And last one. Exhale, find your twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hand comes back down to the inside of the right foot. In one big step, you're stepping that right leg behind you to find a high plank. Exhale, shift forwards into the toes, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg will bend. Step it in between the palms. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Inhale, both arms come high, holding Ajnayasana for 5. Release through the right hip flexor. 4, you can take it into as much of an extension as you wish. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, come back to the center. Both fingertips find the ground, tuck the right toes. Inhale, flex the left foot, find your halfway split. This time straight away into our waves. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forwards. Exhale, release the head, gaze to the back. Inhale, uncurl the chest. Exhale, rinse. 3 more times. Inhale, so you're using this ripple to get deeper into the stretch. Exhale, release, keeping it dynamic. 2, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. And last one, inhale, uncurl. Exhale, release. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat, bend the left knee, keep the right toes tucked, lift up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus elbows open through the chest, holding for 5. Find your balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, the right foot finds its way parallel, left toes point front, warrior 2, holding for 5. 4, gaze over the left middle finger. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend the left knee. As you exhale, shift the rib cage. Left hand finds the left ankle. Trikonasana, right fingertips reach high for 5, 4, 3, find the length, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way high. Exhale, bend the left knee. The left hand comes inside the left foot. Cartwheel the right arm all the way around. Square the hips to the front. Heel toe the left ankle, a little bit wider to arrive into a lizard. As you inhale, keep the right hand down. The left arm will breathe itself up to the sky. Exhale, circle it all the way around, sink into the hips. And then inhale, bring the arm forwards. Exhale, big circle. Inhale, send it front. Last one, exhale, really rotate. Inhale, bring it high. Coming into our twist. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Inhale, open through the shoulder. 2 more times. Exhale, thread. Inhale, come to the center. And last one, exhale, twist. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, the left hand finds its way back to the ground. 1 big step. Inhale, left leg comes back, high plank. Exhale, find your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. This time in downward dog, you're just going to rise onto the right fingertips. Slowly find your balance, press into the left hand. Take the right hand to wrap around the back of the left leg. It can hold onto hamstring. It can come all the way down onto the ankle. You want to gaze under the left elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring the left hand back down to the ground. And then we go to the left side. Inhale, arrive by first lifting the left palm off the ground. Find your balance and then slowly take that left hand all the way to the back leg. Gaze underneath the right shoulder for 5. Find that balance. 4, strength through the right palm. 3, keep the hips in the center. 2, and 1. Inhale, take the left hand down. Find the ground. Inhale, rise to the toes. You're going to shift all the way forwards into a high plank. As you exhale, the knees find the ground. Untuck the toes, lengthen the pelvis down, find a child's pose. Holding for 3, release the belly to the thighs. 2, feel the groundedness through the body. And 1, inhale, shifting forwards, find a tabletop. And then slowly walking the hands a little bit farther away from you, come into a puppy pose. Open through the chest, chin reaches the ground, pelvis extends high for 5. Holding here, 4, 3, gaze forwards, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly pressing yourself out. Come back to a tabletop position. Lifting the knees off the ground, you're going to tuck the toes, come back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg will bend, step it in between the palms. Slowly followed by the left, arrive in a halfway lift, gaze long. Exhale, find your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms high, find your Utkatasana, chair pose for 3. Really sink down through the pelvis. 2, last little bit of heat. And 1, exhale, extend the legs, extend the arms, arrive in Tadasana. Inhale, breathe both the arms high. As you exhale, bring the palms to touch in the heart center. Inhale, bring the thumbs to the space of the third eye, and just take a moment to close the eyes. Feel the body, feel the breath, focus the mind. Come back to your intention. Find this last little bit of presence before you begin the rest of your day. Ground through the soles of the feet. Reach toward the crown of the head. Engage through your center. Feel your alignment. Feel the blood circulating around the body. Exhale, slowly opening the eyes and then bringing the palms back to touch at the heart center. Namaste, thank you. Thank you so much for taking time this morning to practice with me. I hope to see you again soon.